Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Flagship station for MTSU Sports. The views and opinions on this show are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of WGNS, its management, other hosts, or advertisers.
Okay, and we're on. Ed Raymer with you with the Ed and Lee Raymer Show. It's Sunday night. It's 8 o'clock again. Hope everybody's had a great week. Got quite a bit going on, and glad to be here. You getting us adjusted there, Mr. Connor? Okay. Good. Have a fellow with me see him on your screen. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see Jason Bennett. Jace, how you doing?
Good, man.
You've been here before.
Yep.
You know your way around. Generally, when everybody's here, they know where the restrooms are. We know they've been here before. What's happening?
Just hanging out, man. Hanging out.
Well, I thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And for your comments Thursday night, I watched, and very good. And we're going to be talking about some local events. As you know, I think Jason and I both agree that most of our politics is local. You know, we've got situations higher up the ladder, and that's true. That's always going to be the case. But, and goodness knows we've got a lot locally to talk about. I mean, we're going to be at 400,000 people here. Do you have a number on that, Jason? It's within 6-8 months. I mean, certainly by this time.
I don't exactly for sure, but we're definitely getting there. Yep.
It's like 370,000 now.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. Yep.
Whew. Man, when we moved here in 1980, I think the population of Murfreesboro was like 24,000 people.
It was
more or less.
It was pretty low when I moved here. So.
Yeah, and State Farm was right down here. The regional office was right down here on Broad Street.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
I can't.
That was the largest employer in Rutherford County at the time.
Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, before Nissan came in.
Were they bigger than Bridgestone? Because now Bridgestone was in Murfreesboro. Were they bigger?
Believe so.
They were pretty.
Yeah.
Bridgestone was a big one too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and employed a lot of people over the years.
It did.
They did. Mm-hmm. Man, what a change!
Big time.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. And then a few months after Mom and Dad bought their house, I was still living at home. They announced Nissan was going to be built, and man, this place took off, and
it did.
Like a rocket. It's been going ever since. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Connor's going to kick us off here in just a minute. But for right now, my name is Edwin Lee Raymer, and yes, I'm still a private investigator. Welcome aboard.
This is the Edwin Lee Raymer Show with your host, Ed Raymer, on your Good Neighbor station, News Radio, WGNS.
All right, that's a little rock and roll to kick you off, and this is the Edwin Lee Raymer Show. I'm your host, Ed Raymer, and this broadcast is produced at the studios of WGNS AM and FM 1450 AM 100.5, 101.9 FM right here in the heart of the great volunteer state, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Now, you can reach us tonight, and we hope you do, with your questions, your comments, and thoughts at 615-893-1450. You all know that number. That's 615-893-1450. And you can also send us a text to that number, and our producer, Brother Connor, who's over there behind the board, will be glad to read it over the air. For those of you who may be a little too high or too shy and don't want to come on the air and be heard live, we understand. You can also listen to us via the internet at wgnsradio.com. Or you can find us on Facebook Live. We're there right now if you look on your screen. You can go to YouTube, News Radio, WGNS. You can find us. My wife listens on Alexa. She doesn't watch. She sees enough of me at the house, bless her heart. And But we're there. You can find us, and many of the other, you younger people know the gamut better than me. Someone told me here a while back, they were listening to my podcast on iHeart Radio. Is that right?
Yeah,
Jason?
Yeah, people do. Yep.
Bless their hearts, and and you can also download the WGNS app and take WGNS with you wherever you go. Listen whenever you wish. Angela's been out the last couple of weeks. She is in Portugal.
I'm not supposed to say it on the air.
I'm sorry. She'll be back here shortly, and and we miss her. And but her and Angie Marie and all of them are doing a great job here locally with Simplicity, and been doing a great job with that. A wonderful broadcast, faith-based broadcast, doing a great job with it, and we're happy for them, doing a great job. So listen to her. Now listen to Jason Qualls. Jason's got some good people on with financial advice. And he gets good information. He gets people that I think that really know what they're doing. So, and he's not selling a bunch of books and tapes and all that. So give them a listen and support them if you would. And of course, needless to say, we're into football, and I don't even know. I'm not even going to go there because I don't do the football. I don't know, but I know Brian has got his hands full, and him and everybody else. So that's up here on Thursday and Friday nights, and Saturday mornings with coaches shows. So, believe it or not, we're nearing the end of the high school football season. So, as I said, Brother Jason Bennett has agreed to come up here, and he is handcuffed to the desk. He will be here till 9 o'clock. I finally got him up here. Thank you. How are you doing? What's going on?
I'm good. Just working. That's it.
Yep.
Just working.
You spoke Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what brought you to, where were you at on it? Yeah, how'd you end up there?
Well, Monday morning I filed a ethics complaint against Mayor Carr.
Right.
And so I figured with that I should probably go address it a little bit at the commission.
Sure.
So that's what brought me there.
Right. And you're given 3 minutes, which we're going to give him more than 3 minutes tonight, folks. Mm-hmm. But we had some other people that could not make it. We tried to reach out to them, and I wait, folks, till later in the week before I put together a broadcast. I do that, and I do that intentionally because way things move, it changes so fast. What you plan for Monday, Tuesday, or even Wednesday, by the time Friday gets here, it can be a totally different picture.
Right.
And that's true even here in Rutherford County.
That's right.
Let's talk about, if we can touch on, our county property assessor,
yes,
Rob Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. Good man.
I believe so. Mm-hmm. And the people that work for him. I know several of those people personally, have known them for a long time. One of them, our children went to school together. Mm. That's how far back this thing goes, you know.
Yeah. Rob's always been a good man,
He's a good man, yeah.
He and I disagree, on a lot of things politically. But it wasn't too terribly long ago, Rob was a Democrat.
I know. Yeah.
And so, anyway, I know he's an honest man of integrity.
Yeah, and I think he's the man for that job at that time.
He's incredible.
Yeah. And he's stayed well within his budget.
He has.
And has...
short-handed, too.
Oh yeah, still operating with the same amount of people, exactly. And you've heard him. I've had him up here a number of times, and I've been criticized for that. And I don't care. Pull that a little closer to you. You'll be fine. You're good.
Yeah.
And I've been criticized for having. But I don't care. He's a good guest, and he's got his numbers and his facts in line. Now we recently had Mr. Mumpower come down from up on high. Mm-hmm. And he's with, of course, the state of Tennessee. Comptroller. Mm-hmm. And with his team of 23 professionals. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, I will put up against the team of Mr. Mitchell's any day of the week, okay, with just the people that I know, okay? Right. And a couple of them are pretty doggone good, okay? They didn't just get off the boat, all right?
Right.
I watched that with great interest.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it hard to believe that you got a report that came in just that morning and you're here that night.
Right.
And I don't think he even had a copy of it, did he? Or did he? Were you at that meeting? I'm sorry. I was.
I was not at the meeting. I watched it.
I'm sure you watched it. Yeah. I mean, this was incredible to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this entire thing is politically driven. You know, now for what reason, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
There's
some theories out there.
Sure. Now, any of you that have theories, we'd love to hear them tonight because, you know, this man, to my knowledge, we've never had a discrepancy. The wife and I on any of the properties that we ever had. I mean, you know, you have property, you owe property tax on it. Period.
Right.
You know,
that's right. It's a game of estimation.
Sure.
You know,
and
it always has been.
Always has been and always will be.
Right.
And are there discrepancies? Sure.
Always going to be. There's things that change all the time.
Right. But I found it hard to believe that a man talking about some of the things that our assessor used and his people had used,
right.
Some of the tools in their toolbox that they'd used to arrive at these numbers, they're the very same ones they used as well.
Yeah.
Like aerial, you know.
Right. Yeah, different things.
Photography and all that.
Yeah, I hear they're using Zillow and stuff.
Zillow, yeah, all that, yeah.
Right.
I mean, your thoughts?
You know, Rob he's been awarded awards over the years for the way he handles assessment of property.
He has.
And I believe he's trustworthy. You know, I do not know the motives behind what happened. It sure does look funny. You know, it sure looks funny. Some of these relationships and some of the beforehand things that were going on,
right?
Just bring into question. I think things that are questionable should be scrutinized. When we're talking about dollars, this guy he said he spent what, $250,000.
I believe it was. Yeah, I think you're right.
Employees,
yeah, it's a bunch
over this investigation. Hell, that's more than what we're talking about in difference countywide.
Right.
We've spent $256,000 for maybe an error of 1 or 2%.
Right.
There's something else going on there, and I just think the taxpayers deserve to know what it is.
I believe they do too, because you're looking at a man here. I'm talking about Rob. He's not going to be running for another term.
Probably not.
He's going to be retiring. What is the? I don't get the push behind that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Maybe one day we'll find out. But
I hope so.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I hope
would.
So. And that's one of the reasons why I thought it was important, because there were so many conflicts going on. Even on the county's ethics board, right? There's conflicts in this particular situation. You got a man, one of the guys on the ethics board is running against Mayor Carr.
Right.
And then there's another fellow on the board of ethics that you know, there's allegations that Carr reached out to him or talked to him, confronted him the day of that July 24 ethics hearing for Rob.
Right.
And he did that, and
was it July or
July 24? That ethics hearing for Rob.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Prior to day of.
Right.
And outside of that ethics hearing, he talked to somebody. And so that man sits on the board of ethics. There's some conflicts, and so I actually am kind of glad that the TBI was brought into this, because the TBI is going to look at all things. They're not going to just look at
right.
What
you and I are sitting here talking about. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
They're going to look at all sides of this thing, and if there are strange things that may have led up to it, well, they're going to investigate those things. So I hope they are. I hope that I think they're fair and balanced, and I believe that they'll look at it and give us a fair.
You could have talked all night and not use that term, fair and balanced. Do you really? Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, Connor, let's go to a break. Okay, we're fair and balanced. We know I'm not. I do try and be fair. Now, whether I'm balanced or not, I don't know about that. We're going to go to our first series of breaks. Stay with us. Jason Bennett's been good enough to stop by and render his opinion on a couple of subjects we've got going on. Ed Raymer for the Ed and Lee Raymer Show. Stay with us. Back with you right after this. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. You know, if you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219. Or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or aa.org.
Go to J. Mullins Jewelers and check out their collection of reactor watches. They're located at 352 West Northfield Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And also custom-made jewelry. If you want it, they can make it for you. Also gifts for any and all occasions. Weddings, graduations, family reunions, anniversaries, all of it. That's J. Mullins Jewelers, 352 West Northfield Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. You know, if you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219. Or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com. And we are back. All right. Thank you all for listening tonight. Thank you very much. Now, we want to give each of you an opportunity to call in, please, 615-893-1450. Now, speaking of products, Connor's got, there it is right there. Move it in front of your camera. Get it closer, Connor, if you can. There you are. Jason, this is his hot sauce. And folks, at $113 a bottle.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny, yes. It's Jack Diggs. What do you call it? You got it on there. It's got in it, honey, mango, and habanero. Oh, man. Yeah.
It's delicious.
It is.
It's delicious.
Is it hot?
It's super hot.
Now, do you make different variations of sauce?
I do. I try to make. I love making stuff. I pickle things. You know,
Sure.
You know, grow stuff, and I love pickling stuff. So, and I like hot sauce. I like wings, and I like hot sauce.
Oh man, yeah. Nothing better than a good platter of wings and good hot sauce. Yeah. I'm telling you.
And I'm always trying to think of ways to, if I'm advocating for something, to do something that helps in that, and that's a fun way to do it.
You know, and that is one food that in the last 30 years, chicken wing, what are you going to do with those wings? Well, they're good. Grandma fries them up. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
But the buffalo wings, and when it came around, it was unbelievable.
Frank's hot sauce is the original buffalo.
Was it Frank's? Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah.
It wasn't Tabasco.
No,
a lot of people think Tabasco is the king of it all, but Frank's hot sauce was it.
Out of New York, I believe.
What all was in that? Do you know offhand? It doesn't make any difference.
It's my favorite normal,
Right.
It's the original buffalo sauce. And it's
with
my favorite.
a thing of what, was it ranch or whatever, and celery sticks to go with it?
Yeah, people do that.
But I don't like it. I just like the wings.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And I like the flats. Now, the wife loves the drums, but
I'm a flats person, too.
I like the flats.
I'm a flats person.
I love it. Yeah. Well, that's pretty well it for tonight, folks. stop by and get some. Stop by the station here and get some of Jason's hot sauce at $139 a bottle. It's a bargain, believe me. No, I'm ribbing him. That's not right. But I'm gonna take that home. Is that for me?
Yeah, you can have it.
Can I have that?
Yep, that one's for you.
Connor, don't steal that, okay? You don't have anything to put it on. You don't have any food here. Okay, folks, I want to tell you what I'm going to do. And I thought about this, this afternoon. I hear so many of you that, well, I've been listening and I want to call, and then you call in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the broadcast. If you're going to call now. If you're for Rob Mitchell and you think he's a good fella, fine. If you think there's something wrong here or something's rotten in Denmark, give us a call. We want to hear from you. And we have now 38 minutes to go in this broadcast, a little over 38 minutes, and you are more than welcome. You've got ample time to call, 615-893-1450. Okay? We want to hear from you because this gentleman, Mr. Bennett, and I happen to think, that Mr. Mitchell is an asset to this county.
Absolutely.
I truly do.
Absolutely.
And he's done a great job and working with the same amount of people, regardless of did you realize the increase we've had of population since he took over? Incredible. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
And, that building is made, he's in, is built with the capacity to hold another couple of floors.
Yeah.
And I told him years ago, I said, they better get started. Because you're going to, and they're in the same space, same people. Well, less people.
That's right.
Less manpower. Mm-hmm. And this something is just not right here.
Right.
I don't like this. Now, when we talk about overall, when they throw this around quite liberally, there are thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Yes, they're talking about thousands of dollars countywide over what? 200,000 parcels, however many parcels.
It's a lot.
It's a bunch.
Yeah, I think they said 220,000, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
all right,
certain on that.
Good enough. It's a bunch of property.
It is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, overall that might amount to $2,000 or $3,000. But I will just about bet you my bottom dollar. I'm going to tell you, and Jason and I talked about this before we come in here. I will bet you my bottom dollar that your house, your bill for property tax, is truly less than what you really owe.
Probably so. They err on the side of the taxpayer.
Err on the side of the taxpayer.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes up $987, bill them $970, right. Whatever the case might be.
Right.
They err on the side of we are. This is one area where we get the benefit of the doubt.
That's right.
No doubt about it.
That's right.
If you've got a problem with that, you need to give us a call. Now, I want something else, and I'm not throwing Jason in the middle of this. I'm putting myself in the middle of it. Yeah, and Jason, you brought it up a while ago. For years, Rob Mitchell was a Democrat.
That's right.
And he went over to the Republican Party. Okay? Now, regardless of how he got there, he did. And I went home, and it was on the evening news. Y'all had a big document blown up that he signed right there and welcoming him in and greeting with open arms. And, man, the red wave was well intact. They brought in a sheriff that was going to really, take us to truth and justice. We all know how that came out.
Sure do.
Yeah. And then among other things, which we don't have time to, Jason and I don't have time to get into. Where are you people tonight to defend this man? Now, don't tell me you're not listening, because I know you are. I hear through the grapevine every week. You're listening. At last week's meeting, one man stood at the end of the meeting. Give me his name again, Jason.
I believe it was Commissioner James.
Commissioner James.
Yeah, Joshua James.
Joshua James. One man stood up and said, we've heard from everybody, but we haven't had a chance to hear from the accused. I'd like to hear from him.
And then they just moved it along.
They were at the end of the meeting. It was for, other business, I think, at the end of the meeting. And it had been a long meeting. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. But, hey, you said, well, when you're running for office, I want to serve. Okay, well, serve. And if that means a 2.5-hour meeting goes 3 hours and 20 minutes, hey, brother, so be it.
Absolutely.
Jason and I'll sit right there on the front row. We'll cheerlead you all night long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know those pews get hard. They're not padded, okay?
Right.
And I'm telling you, it gets tough sitting there that long. But, we can bring you a cushion if you need to, if that's what you need, Or we can get that my Pella guy. He could bring some pillows, I guess. He's so big, he's helped everybody out. And, if he's got any money left for pillows. But, I mean, I want to hear from you. Where are the people that you greeted this man with open arms? He was oh so welcome. He was, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Where are you tonight? When a man needs someone just to step up and say, hey, maybe just maybe, we need to hit the brakes here. Not right, folks. This is not right. Something is not right here. And I can tell by your silence something's wrong. And I'm glad TBI is involved in this thing. I am. I could read you all the, and here's another thing. And Jason, here's another thing. I've got the facts. I've got them all right here in this phone. Rob sent them to me, and other people have sent them to me. A list of errors in this report that came about. And it's the list will stretch from my house to yours.
Listen to this.
Yes, sir.
3-star certification 2019. Awarded by the Tennessee Association of Assessing Officers, recognizes compliance with professional standards, operational excellence, and commitment to continuing education, highlights innovative approaches and refinements in property assessment practices. Excellence in Operations Award, given by the International Association of Assessing Officers, recognizes outstanding operational practices and efficiency in property assessment office. John C. Donahue Award. I don't know what all these are, but
sure, I don't either.
Prestigious award from the International Association of Assessing Officers honors significant contributions to the field of property assessment and appraisal. The Middle Tennessee Assessor of the Year Award. Regional recognition for leadership and professional excellence in property assessment. Leadership roles. Rob has served 5 times as president of the Middle Tennessee Association of Assessing Officers, reflecting peer recognition of his leadership and expertise. I mean, his office has received awards over the years, and you just never heard anything negative.
No.
I haven't.
No.
Not until this.
Here are some facts that I'll read to you. Let me get my I'm sorry, we got a call?
Yeah.
Hey, please put our caller on. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey there. I believe that you kind of hit on it with Mr. Mitchell, and I believe that from talking to folks that I know, he has done a good job. But I believe what his downfall was when the people that helped get him elected on that side of the political aisle, when he, I guess, maybe saw the writing on the wall or whatever, chose to go across the aisle, I believe his fate was sealed. Now, he lasted a good long while. I was surprised. But I think he as a result of switching out, he had to play by the rules on that, and they finally got him.
Are you saying up till then he had not been playing? Are you talking about the rules of his particular party?
Of his new party.
In other words, walk the line.
He had to walk the line, and they knew that's the way it works. They had him, and when and hitting
on something there.
I think,
yeah.
and there's folks that I've talked to that helped get him elected, and they were pretty upset. I just feel that way about it. I think he's done a good job,
Right.
But I believe he stepped out there and
He started asking questions.
He thought he
started asking questions.
Writing on the wall or whatever, and decided to change parties. I believe that was his downfall.
Well, to my knowledge, he has not changed parties as of yet.
Well, that's
anymore.
what you know. Right.
You know what I'm saying. But I agree with you in jest with what you're saying. I think you may have done so.
I think then he they welcomed him and all of that, and that's all well and good. But then you're beholden to something that you weren't originally, and that's an issue.
Well, if it's called common sense, it generally is. Let me ask you, if I may.
There's nothing common about sense anymore, unfortunately. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know this came from the caller. It did not come from me or Jason, okay?
Well, that's just the way things are now.
It is. Yes, you're exactly right. You are obviously here in Rutherford County, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you a long resident of Rutherford County, if I might ask?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir. All my life.
Let me ask you something.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm going to put you on the spot, and I know you
Sure.
called. I don't know your name, and that's fine. I don't care.
That's okay. Yep.
Would you vote for Rob again?
Well, considering I'm a Democrat, let's just be honest. That's going to be a tough. I believe, and that's me saying I think he's done a good job.
Sure.
But I just it's hard for me to see somebody who just follows the wind that way, and when there are folks who worked hard to get him elected, and
Yes,
and that's
true.
You know what I'm saying. It would be. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but
Right.
that's
True. Right.
stick to our convictions and and win by the sword or die by the sword.
Well, look, this is the way I kind of see it. I agree with you. I'm a Democrat as well.
And
Yeah.
so am I.
And I believe that it's quite possible that because Rob has stuck to his convictions and asked hard questions of certain people, that's why this is happening. I think he is sticking with his convictions
Well, I mean,
Well,
and being
Go
a
ahead,
man of
Carl.
integrity.
I believe he's sticking with his convictions. There's good folks that have had it's been hard to see, a person in his position make that kind of switch. It's just,
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It was hard, on us when he did it. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
I remember
we were.
it well.
I mean,
We were.
there's some folks that just kind of dumbfounded, and
Well, and when you here's the thing about Rob's business, the business of him and all of his people that are there, and I do know know 2 or 3 of these people personally. I know them, and they're good people,
Yeah.
and I will put them up against Mr.
Everything I've
Mumpowers. Yeah, Mr. Mumpowers, 23 professionals that he's got. Not to mock the man. I don't mean it, but that's how he come across to me. I'll put their expertise up to those people's any day of the week. Okay.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
with that
hardworking
said,
folks.
we're talking about numbers. And numbers do not lie. Okay. Now, are there discrepancies on property with a county growing as fast as ours? And I know that's no excuse. Okay. But yes.
So, can that happen? Of course.
Sure
I'm not,
it can.
I'm not denying that.
Sure, none of us are. But, it's kind of like the crash of 2007, 2008. 2 and 2 didn't make 4 anymore.
Sure.
And you had ratings agencies selling ratings for fees because that's just the way the game's played. Well, Rob is in a town. We're here, and one thing I've always said about local and county governments and state government even, they don't have the ability to print money.
They don't.
Yeah, that's amen.
And that's a good thing, I guess. That's a good thing.
As much as we think the federal government does, I tell you this: the local sure as heck doesn't.
No, they don't. But I mean, I can't see when a man and his budget and everything, he has come in under budget year after year after year after year, and he's working a county that's growing just in every way, with people, with homes, with businesses, property being annexed by all of our other sister cities, Smyrna, Laverne, Eagleville, all of these towns. And keeping this thing going, I think he has done an exceptional job. But I don't see any of our elected officials standing up, and you may be an elected official, I don't know.
No.
You're not, okay. But no one to even call in and say, hey, I'm going to slow down and we're going to take a look at this. That's all I'm asking.
No. I think he's done a wonderful job. I really do.
Well, I appreciate your call. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right. Y'all have a fine evening.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
Good caller.
Good caller, and at least there's one person out there that feels like they feel like we do. Yeah. Well, there are going to be some discrepancies, sure. But
I've heard from so many people that have looked at their stuff. I mean, I've heard from people that own multiple properties, millions of dollars worth of properties.
Millions of dollars, sure.
In Rutherford County, and hadn't seen anyone say that that the discrepancy is going to amount to a hill of beans.
I'm not going to say anything about this man's business, but I do know with the business that he's in, he has contact with people that do. You have
I do, yes.
They have multiple properties, and we're talking about in the millions of dollars.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's he's not blowing smoke at you, folks. Now, here are some facts. None of the properties escaped taxation. No clerical errors appears on the record cards. The original appropriations were based on appraiser activity at the time.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Division of Property Assessments has repeatedly refused to provide the statute supporting retroactive changes.
Right.
They don't even have their act together.
They don't.
But they've got Mr. Mumpower down here addressing the county commission.
Right.
Right. With his group of 23 professionals, and they're starting, for example, aerial viewing,
Right.
He said we had at I'm sorry, do we have a caller?
Yeah, there's one more.
There's one more. I'll be with you in a minute, caller. Hang on, please. There was way that one, the upper floor had more square footage than the lower. Well, that's an impossibility. No, it is not.
It's not.
It's not.
Right. That's right.
There's many homes in Rutherford County, or any county, or any place that may have more room upstairs than you have down.
Right.
It's fact. Caller, we are on the line. Please go ahead.
Lacy things, the wife is missing, didn't ask for permission. How you doing, Emily?
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I just want to say I'm going to defend Rob Mitchell a little bit too. I voted Democrat most of my life, but I have voted for there are good Republicans out there too. So, and I voted for some in the past. So I'm not going. I think he's a good guy trying to do a good job. Like you guys say, his staff hadn't really increased. He's in the same place I guess since he started, I don't really know.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
I think he knows what he's doing. I don't think he's, trying to cheat anybody. I saw the TBI has come in. They've got an official investigation now on this guy.
Well, Jason and I are kind of welcoming it. I want to hear the final.
Well, Rob Mitchell told him to come on in. He told him to come on in.
Well, he's always been an open book and said, "Let me know."
Well, it's like that old song, "Come on in, take your clothes off, come on in."
I think he said take your coat off and come on in.
Come on in and sit right down. He said he ain't got nothing to hide. So come on in. He's welcome. He's welcome to look around and see stuff. He could be hiding stuff, but he's already said that they can come on and look whatever they want to. So he's not hiding anything. He could be. I'm not saying he couldn't, but if he's in the paper today, he said that they'll come on in and look around. I've got nothing to hide. So
sure.
Definition of that is, hey, he don't mind if they look around. If they, he even said that some of the stuff's human error. So human error and things of that nature. So and some of them, I think one or two of them, he's talked to the state comptroller and they agreed with it or something. Whatever the error was, they said it's okay or whatever it may be. So he's got nothing to hide. He's been in it a long time, and he's probably he's probably close to retire or whatever. That's that's just the way it is. I mean, if you got somebody who wants you out of office, they'll do anything they can do to get you out.
Well, I guess that's right. And maybe, maybe I always thought I had pretty thick skin, but maybe I don't have. Maybe that's the reason I'm not in politics. But I'll leave it at that.
That's what
Jeff,
they say. I mean, that's what they say.
You and I had talked earlier in the week, and we're going off course here a little bit. You have a young lady that has won a golf scholarship.
Well, there's several of them that signed this week. Some of them have signed in the high schools. There's one girl that's going to Milligan, going to play college golf at Milligan. She played at Rockville. I mean, there's some other ones here in the county, but
right.
But everything like that. You talk about that. You talking about. I mean, there's a lot of them that play in the county. There's a lot I told you about. Ben Wade, he's playing North Carolina Central.
All right, yeah, Kurt Wade's son. Sure.
There's a girl that was playing at Maryland Eastern Shore. She's not playing now, but there's a girl at Tennessee State played at Blackman, Talise Vaughn. There's a guy that's going to be with Goolsby next year, Aiden Sinclair. He played at Rockville. He's on the boys' men's team right now. He just finished the ball up. There's two of them at right now that won three. Let's see, they won three state championships together. One of them was a transfer, Johnson, Isabella Johnson, played in the U.S. Amateur twice already. Played in the Caroline Pardue. They're both in middle right now playing. Johnson started at Tennessee, stayed there one semester, got in the portal, transferred to middle. So they're both in middle right now playing. So, I mean, that's just an example. I mean, there's several other ones I can give you. Sports, we'd be here till 12 o'clock at night.
Well, and then we've got Trump's granddaughter, Donald Trump's granddaughter.
Yeah. They had about 8 or 10 Secret Service rounds, which I can understand her last name. Now, guess who her mother's dating?
Who's her mom dating?
Tiger Woods.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. That's why she got a good golf game, see?
That's the truth.
She knows
That's the truth.
She knows how to drive an SUV, I can tell you that. She knows how to do that or
God.
Swing a golf club or do something. So, but now she said it was the entourage was like Caitlin Clark at WNBA the other day. She said it was the gallery to watch her play. It was just
great day.
Well, she didn't do very heavily, as you know.
Right, sure.
Shot 83 and 75 and 58. That's not very good for 2 rounds.
Sure.
Down the bottom of the heap there, but no, that's just the way it goes. But no, I think Rob Bush is a good guy. He's trying the best he can do it in one of the fastest growing county in the United States of America. I mean, I wouldn't want his job, I can tell you that.
Heck no.
I'm telling you what, year in, year out, we are the fastest growing. Jeff, Neil.
In the United States, but there ain't no doubt about that.
That's right.
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Enjoy the show, and y'all have a good week, and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Take care.
Take care. We'll be talking to you. Take care. Jeff Neal, good supporter of this broadcast and supporter of WGNS here, your local station. And we're going to go to our last break, if we could, Connor, please. And Jason Bennett's been good enough to stop by. Thank you, callers. We appreciate it. And we've got about 15 minutes left. We'd love to hear from some of you people. Yay or nay on Rob. If you got a reason why you'd like to see him and you think he should go, give us a call. We're glad to listen to you. 615-893-1450. It's 615-893-1450. Ed Raymer, Jason Bennett, we're back with you right after this. Stay with us. Connor, take us to our last break. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. You know, if you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219. Or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
Go to J. Mullins Jewelers and check out their collection of reactor watches. They're located at 352 West Northfield Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And also custom-made jewelry. If you want it, they can make it for you. Also gifts for any and all occasions. Weddings, graduations, family reunions, anniversaries, all of it. That's J. Mullins Jewelers, 352 West Northfield Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hello, everyone. It's Ed with Private Investigations in Middle Tennessee. You know, if you just need someone checked out on a background check, tag them a run, or if you need someone full-fledged to follow, give us a call. You can reach me at 615-390-7219. That's 615-390-7219. Or check out our website at piofmt.com. That's piofmt.com. All right, and we are back. Is this how the celebrity? I don't even know how to do this. Is this how they do it? This is Jason's hot sauce. Here it is. Jack Diggs.
Burning Joe Carr.
Burning Joe Carr. You're gonna get me kicked off the air before I ever get started. Thank you. It's. I'm going to try this. I'll try this tonight when I get home.
I tried to get a hold of some of his honey to put in there,
yeah,
but
right.
I couldn't get a hold of it. I went to the courthouse and they were closed.
They were closed. You must have went on Tuesday. It was Veterans Day. Yeah, I went out to go to the convenience center and it was Tuesday, and I forgot it's Veterans Day.
Right.
Nobody was working on Veterans Day.
Right.
That's fine. Good, thanks to all of our veterans. We appreciate it. And so I drove around 2 or 3 days with a trunk full of trash. And luckily it was cool. It had been real cold, so I think it stayed cold. Run around. What's that smell coming from that car? Is that a body in the back?
What about the temperature change from early this week
to
Saturday
man.
and Man, it's been beautiful this weekend.
Oh, it's been great. I'm telling you. But now they say the rain is coming.
That's right.
And
later in the week.
Later in the week, and that's okay. Now let's see what I've got here. Okay, I don't sell honey or train horses. Thank you. I'm going to leave that where it is, okay? I want to say something first about J. Mullins, our sponsor for so many years here. Jeff Mullins, of course, who's no longer with us. Bless his heart, we lost him. But they are now at 1640 Memorial. Am I right, Connor? Is that right? They're behind where they are. They're behind McAllister's Deli, and they're next door to close to being next door to Penn
Station.
Penn Station.
Yep.
Subs. Okay, and that's the area they're in. It's the old Hastings. I used to call it the old Hastings.
Yep. Shopping center.
And I think they've got a rock climbing thing or something in there now.
That's right.
You won't catch me in there.
Nope.
And
it hurts way worse now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I know they're busy. It's the end of the year. The holidays are here. They're bound to be covered up. Go by and see them. And I'm telling you, gifts for all of your occasions. Weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, graduations, all of it. Go by and see them at J. Mullins. They've been a sponsor of ours for years. Started up on the square. And you better watch. They've only been around 100 years, so I think they're going to be okay. I mean, I think they're pretty reputable. Jason, where do we go from here, buddy?
Man,
what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know where we go. I think we let this thing play out for one thing. And hopefully we get some answers. But I think the people of Rutherford County deserve answers. For both of the situations, for the
sure
for the things
sure
the allegations that I brought up, and we deserve answers.
Yeah, if you're going to accuse a person, let's provide your proof.
It is. I think it's our civic duty to hold our representatives accountable.
Sure.
I think it is.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
That's what a free press was all about.
Yep.
That's
right.
First Amendment.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Was to hold elected officials accountable.
Right.
Yep. And but that don't seem to gel too well today with some of these people. But that's okay. We'll get there.
We've abandoned the priority of having integrity in our politics.
Right.
It's just almost completely unheard of anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that you almost have to not have integrity to be able to fit in.
Yeah, to truly stand up for what you believe.
Right. Yeah.
That's a rare commodity nowadays.
It is.
Seems like
it is. You can't hardly find it.
I mean, I don't know why that's so hard for some people, especially if you're going into public life. That's and I think I always go back to this, and I know I sound old-fashioned. I am getting older, I understand. But, old Joe Kennedy, the Joe Kennedy of the Kennedy family, never allowed his sons or daughters to receive any public money, any income,
Right.
And his theory was, I've sinned enough. He'd sold enough booze.
Absolutely.
And that's how he made his money.
That's right.
He was a bootlegger.
Didn't need the public money.
And made a lot of other money in different ways. He
Right.
he was in banking and things like that. But in the early years, that's the way Joe Kennedy got rich.
Right.
And his theory was, you receive no salary. Now, I don't know what these younger ones today, I don't know if they take a salary or not. That's, but I know that the president and his senators and congressmen, his sons, Bobby and Ted, and, of course, President Kennedy, they were not to receive it. If they received it, they gave it back or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's unheard of today.
It is. It is. It is.
Times are different, Jason.
They are.
I want to thank you again for doing this.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, and hopefully we can do it somewhere down the line. How's the Democrat Party looking in your, if I may say, ask in your view? What are we looking like? I mean, this past couple of weeks ago had a good Tuesday night. The ladies elected governors of Virginia and New Jersey.
Pretty good night. It's not looking too good for the other side right now. So
right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. And they came in. You had a lady attorney general, elected attorney general in the state of Virginia, which I know this is
incredible.
Totally incredible. All I can say is you go, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Some things are looking good. Some things are.
Some are. Yeah, and I'll take it in bits and drabs.
Yep.
You and I talked the other day. I'll take it. I'll take one seat at a time.
There you go. Yeah, we got some. There's some Democrats running for county commission. So for the longest time, there's just been one, and then we got another one in Hope.
Right.
And now there's a couple more people running for county
We've got
commission.
some independents up there too, which I know Afton Bain is running for Congress.
And she's killing it.
And she's doing it.
She's killing it.
Her numbers look really, really good. Now, we can't vote for her here where we are, but she's looking awfully, awfully good.
I think she's over in 7.
I believe that's right. Montgomery County, Clarksville area. Oh, then the whole thing, the way it's cut up,
it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, and it's kind of like,
maybe we'll get rid of this gerrymandering one day.
Yeah, just draw the lines and just do it, man.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Right. And, but they flat, these Republicans have done, they knew what they were doing.
And they really did it this time.
Sure. Yeah. But, we've got one Republican here locally that's having a rough time. His name is Rob Mitchell. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. I mentioned this. We were off the air. And one of his people, and I'm not going to start naming names, but I want to tell you, my wife and I, really our family and I, the entire family, but a lot of us, have never bought or sold a piece of property or looked at a piece of property that we didn't talk to this individual when we got serious about it. And this individual's opinion was right down the line. Here's what you should do. Here's what I would be wary of doing because blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you something. It turned out to be right. The man never told me wrong. Okay? And I will put this person and 2 or 3 others like him right there in that same department. I'll put them up against Mr. Mumpower's people any day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Amen.
I will. And I don't know how they vote. I don't care how they vote. Doesn't make any difference. Their professional ability is what we're looking at. And, you know, Jason, as I've said before right here, you know, when you get a county that's getting this big, we're past the days of, you know, Jason, go up there and get that tractor and that blade. We're gonna cut a road down there and let's put some houses down there, son. Those days are long gone.
They are.
I mean, that day of cutting daddy's farm up with a, you know.
Yep.
You've got, and when you have things like that, you've got to have people in here that are knowledgeable, that know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
There's none of this, well, if I was doing it, I'd, you know, well, that's not going to get it.
Yeah.
You've got to know. These people have to know, and they have to be trained, and we're going to pay these people.
Yep.
These people command big money.
They do.
You know. I mean, Consolidated Utilities went all the way close to Chicago, Illinois to get a person that runs the facility now. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure he's paid and I don't object, he's paid very well. You know, he turned the tap on where I am, and water comes out. That's all I know.
Every single time.
Yeah. And you flip a switch and you got power. Yeah. So somebody's doing something right.
I think our our utilities are fantastic here.
Sure, they are.
Yep.
And I have no problem with that. Mm-mm. Anything else happening that I am not aware of?
No, that's not just you know, we got elections coming up. So
right.
Locally, August next year. So I think there should be more people in the race for county mayor.
Sure.
I think there should be more. I think there should be a Democrat. I think
right.
there should be more Republicans step in.
Sure.
Stepped away from the mic like a dummy.
No, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. And you know, you need more opinions.
We do.
You do need more opinions. And here's the thing: the more opinions you got, it'll finally shake out.
Right.
In the end, you know. But I'm not. I admire anyone that's run. Have you ever run for office?
No, I will never.
I never will either. You know, I'll never. But you know, I've often said here, if you want to make a difference, put your name on a ballot. And I really respect people that have done that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have several Democrat Party that have done it, and they, you know, and they didn't make the cut. But you know what? That's okay. Hello. Hello. You got somebody?
Yep, it's Rob Mitchell.
Oh, is it Rob? Yep. Rob, are you there? You got 2 minutes.
Oh, I got 2 minutes? Well, that's 2 more than I need.
We've been talking about you up here.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard. I agree. Probably I should just I should be ridden out of town on a rail, maybe straight to Congress.
Can I go? Hey, can I hitch a ride?
Yeah, come on with me. Eat some of that hot sauce.
I got you a bottle.
You're not getting this bottle. I just put it in my coat pocket. I'm taking it home.
Be careful, you might get mugged on the way out.
I know. Rob, thank you.
Mace.
You know, thank you for everything. I know it's been a tough time for you, but I'll tell you what, I've seen light at the end of this tunnel all along because I know the truth.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of misinformation out there,
sure.
And I'm sorry for the public, and I'm sorry for the county commissioners because they don't know.
Right.
You've got the comptroller of Tennessee coming in and saying, you know, bad, shame on you, and you know, the Lord knows the comptroller is not partisan. He's never once attacked somebody unjustly.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I hear you. I can tell you this:
he never attacked the town of Mason, TSU, the Shelby County court clerk, the Carter County finance director. He's never attacked anybody unjustly.
Rob, I'm going to have to let you go, but I'll tell you this: I'll put your professionals up against his professionals any day of the week. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, we try. We're going to make mistakes, but If we do, we make it better. And anybody want to come by and have coffee with me? I'll treat them to coffee and I'll tell them exactly what's going on.
All right. Rob Mitchell, you're a Rutherford County property assessor. Rob, thank you. We're out of time. Thank you, callers. We appreciate Jason. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Once again. Connor, thank you. Take us off the air, and I'll tell you what, until next Sunday night at 8 o'clock. This is Ed Raymer for the Edwin Lee Raymer Show. Until next Sunday at 8 o'clock, I'll catch you down the road. Good night.